From Benduno, Warai. Residents of Efuru, headquarters of Uvwai local government area of Delta State and neighboring communities have expressed concern over increasing cases of armed robbery and kidnapping in their areas, particularly during this festive period. They are, therefore, demanding urgent attention from security agencies. Investigations carried out by Daily Sun correspondent revealed that criminal activities had increased in most of the areas within Uvwai communities as well as Udu and Arkpay councils in the last 2 months, creating tension and apprehension among residents who lived each day at the mercy of criminal elements. A concerned resident, Chief Chris Oriad, a landlord along New Layout Road, off Jakpar Road, disclosed how a gang of 5 armed robbers in a green-color Toyota Camry invaded a drinking bar along the UT Street off the popular PTI Road and robbed everyone in the joint of their belongings at gunpoint, and in the process shot 4 persons who tried being smart during the operation. According to him, this was an incident that happened at about 7:34 p.m. and lasted for more than 30 minutes. The most annoying part of it was that there was no presence of policemen or other security personnel within the vicinity to save the situation. And at the end of the day, 2 of the shot victims died on the spot while the rest 2 were rushed to a nearby hospital for treatment. Another resident along Airport Road in the heart of the city, Mr. Nath Akabays, recounted how a woman, simply identified as Julie with her 2 children, were last week trailed by kidnappers from their home at Efuru to Kosi Junction along Airport Road. It was reported that the husband had alighted from the vehicle to buy suya at the junction when the kidnappers, numbering about 5, who came in an ash-color Toyota Corolla, shot sporadically into the air and drove the victims away to an unknown destination. This incident happened about 6 days ago, and up till now nothing has been heard from the victims, as the kidnappers are yet to open a line of communication with the family. A banker who pleaded anonymity for safety of his life and job also disclosed how a colleague, simply identified as Arboro, an employee of First Bank, Ekpar branch, was followed by armed robbers from the bank after closing and later accosted on top of the NNPC Complex Road Bridge, where he was robbed of his cash and valuables before being shot at close range. The body of the banker was later recovered at the river bank the next day by passers-by who contacted the police, who later informed the bank officials of the incident before depositing the body at the mortuary of the Warai Central Hospital after being identified. Reacting to the issue of insecurity raised in Efuru and its environs, a human rights lawyer, Ba. Stanley Okati, attributed the upsurge in criminals' activities in the area to the migration of criminal elements from the Warai urban to the neighboring communities, following the intensity of crime fighting by the police in Warai area, who constantly embarked on raiding of some notorious criminal hideouts. He urged the various police units in Efuru, Udu and Arkpay to equally take it upon themselves to carry out regular raids of some identified criminal hideouts in their areas so as to either arrest the criminals or force them out of their areas to other places, adding that criminals do not enjoy staying in places too hot for them to stay.